Hello everybody, this is Philip Lozano. This is my video response to Unit 7. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoyed their holidays. And I hope everybody's having a good beginning to the new year. So the question is, who or what pushes your stress button? So I think the biggest thing right now in my life, at least in the last 6 months, has been me getting hired and me starting my teaching career. I was never expecting to be offered a position so soon. I was hoping I would first do my credential, do student teaching, and then somehow get hired. So realistically, my goal was to sub for that meantime, and that didn't happen. I was offered a job right away. I was pretty fortunate in that aspect. So taking on that so soon is something that's really challenged my thinking, especially being in a charter school. The biggest issue is me planning every day. Even though I plan something, I have to be able to adapt, and that's something I'm having a lot of difficulty with because I'm a logistics person. Like I like to have everything detailed to the T, so that's something I've been having a lot of issues with. Another thing is the adaptation of my teaching methods. I have slowly but surely learned the hard way that not all methods work for the same for the different periods. So just meeting the needs of my students, and that's kind of been a little frustrating because that was something that we covered in my undergrad program, but not quite as much as I think we should. Now that I'm realizing, as far as my schooling goes, as most of you may know, I attend two different universities. So I'm doing my credential at Dominguez Hillsdale, and I'm doing my master's at APU. So I go to work in the morning, get off of work, grab something to eat, then I'm off to class about 9 or 10 p.m. So I do that every day from Monday through Thursday. So that really leaves no time for me to actually do homework during the week. So I remember like the first month or so, I was extremely tired. I really wanted to drop the master's program, but something within me told me not to do it, and I just pulled myself together, and I was able to get things done. So the thing with that stresses me is that I really don't have time to spend with my family or friends, and that's something I've never had to give up before. So just being able to establish those priorities in my life has been a bit of a challenge because my friends and my family are a big part of my life, and to not be able to spend a lot of time with them has been a little bit of a struggle for me. So the next question asks, what steps will you implement from the textbook to counteract your stressors? Be specific. So what I did for this past semester, I was enrolled in 4 courses, two at Dominguez and then two at APU, and I'm doing two now. So what I did for one of the courses at Dominguez Hills, the first 2 weeks of the semester, I looked at the syllabus for one of the Dominguez Hills courses, and I just did all the coursework within like 2 weekends. So all I had to worry about was just showing up to that class. So that felt really good. I wasn't stressed about having to do work and stuff for that class every day. So I think the biggest thing for me is that I like to get ahead, and that's something that I haven't been able to do lately, especially because I've been so busy. So that's where the weekends come in, especially Saturdays and Sundays. I spend my whole mornings at Starbucks. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much my own library there. I like to do my homework there. So um, I think the biggest thing for me is my time management. I like to write everything in my agenda. I have what I do at the beginning of the semester is I go through every course syllabus and I look at the assignments that are due, and I just write them down on the due dates. So it allows me to stay organized. I think something I haven't done is exercise. I've been staying active with my PE classes when they do the mile. I sometimes, for the most part, I do it with them on Mondays and Wednesdays. However, I think me actually participating in a strength training program will actually increase my cognitive focus and my ability to remain persistent through those long days, especially because I have days that begin at 5 a.m. and they don't end till maybe midnight. So I think especially because of that. I need to start exercising a little bit more. I need to find at least an hour or so to get involved in some type of activity. So as I mentioned, things that have worked for me this far is my time management skills, and yeah, just planning ahead. Like for next week, I'm going to Mammoth, so we have a few assignments due for history and philosophy class. So I'm gonna have to get ahead on those. So yeah, so just planning ahead and starting some type of exercise regimen. I actually started one last week. I finally got myself into the gym as part of that New Year's resolution. So I've already seen the drastic results of my energy levels. I'm just more alert, more focused, and hopefully throughout in the next couple weeks I can see a couple more benefits. Well, anyhow, I hope everybody's having a good start to their new year, and I will see you all tomorrow.